Oh, this is the Frankenstein challenge. 8 steps to becoming Frankenstein, and that is what we're going to be doing today. You want to know? Then stay tuned.
Get ready, let's go! Frankenstein's me.
To be Frankenstein, I had to show off my claws.
If you couldn't tell, they're inexistent.
Rawr, yes, rawr.
I don't know about you, but I think that these are have a bright green, perfect for the scaly colors of Mr. Frankenstein. And then we have the gel, which is glow in the dark actually, so that's kind of cool. Halloweenish. Cool. So let's begin.
At last, I took the time to dip the paintbrush, and slowly but surely I went around every single little nail. And this nail polish was thick, so it was very challenging to wipe out my fingernail. Ooh. It would be kind of useful if I could actually see what I was doing though. You know, my hands covering everything.
Just spreading it. Its legs are going wild.
What legs are you even talking about? You're using nail polish and you have a nail. Like, what legs? There's no spider? Ah!
Well, I guess you better go and clean that up.
And would you look at that? We got our very first 3 black nails. Yes, indeed. There are some markings we need to fix a little bit.
Please take into consideration the fact that I had not actually painted my nails for about 3 years before this. So even, of course, it was sticky, that black one. I don't know if it was dry or something, but it was my only option. Yes, but I did pretty good. Can't judge. I mean, some people don't paint their nails at all. Maybe you should try it sometime. Sometimes it's hard, especially with short nails. Ah!
Oh, finally in focus. How cool. Now we have our nails, so how about we move on to the green Frankenstein.
And for some reason, I was so interested inside that caution sign of the flammability. This is mostly because the nail polish contains acetone and nitrocellulose, which are two very flammable chemicals. So probably don't paint your nails outside.
Underneath direct sunlight?
Yeah, the sun's more likely just to cause the nail polish to dry out or harden, and just because of the UV rays, it's more like just they're penetrating inside the walls of the nail polish bottle, and it's not like it's being compressed to explode. No. And now I shall be a sneaky sunshine and swipe away this nail polish. Hee. And I'll get back to painting my nail green. Oh, my hand's in the way. Okay, move hand, please. Please.
Oh, my hand, sorry. Very, very vibrant. I'll just swipe another one.
No, have you turned into Swiper too? Don't swipe the nail polish, no.
Swipe.
Yeah, forever.
Alas, I discovered that this nail polish,
The green one is definitely more runny than the other one, the black one.
And the other one, it's harder to control.
So it felt kind of like a waterfall dripping down my nail. It was making a big mess. Oof. Can I just be the first to say how incredibly colorful and how incredibly unique these colors are? Like, they're perfect. I mean, except for the imperfection, plus his inner dark tones. So, what can we know here? That Frankenstein, he's bright, but he's dark at the same time. Hey, so. My nails are short because I played a cello.
if you ever played an instrument, you know that long nails equals either hard time playing instrument, cracked nails, cracked fingernail, or just automatic chipping in your fingernail. Yeah. Oof. 2 career paths I don't think will ever mix. An orchestra player and a manicure person. You know, is that what they're called? Manicure person? Yeah, they're a manicure person.
Yes. I scare you.
Dude, you aren't scary.
I'm Frankenstein.
Welcome to my studio of Frankenstein costumes. So right now we have my nails done. That is the very first thing.
Very first thing. Yes.
And then we're gonna move on to the costume. So we have first is green shirt. This is my base skin. Dun dun dun. And so this is gonna be basically what
I'm gonna be wearing. Yeah, but we're gonna do some touchy-ups to it. Let's get my hot glue gun. I just have a random old shirt here, and then we're gonna get some snippy snips along the sleeve line, and then we're gonna put those right here and right here. Right here and right here. So let's get started. Mwahaha. La 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 la. No. And just like that, we have a nice undershirt thing that will go underneath my green shirt. And right now it looks kind of weird with my Hello Summer shirt, my vibrant summery shirt. So right now we're gonna snippy off the sleeves, and then it's gonna be like a jackety thingy. Yeah. Spooky, scary skeleton shivering up the night. You know what's so perfect about this is that I don't even have to be perfect about anything. It just has to look rippy-uppy. 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 Oof. What am I doing? But continue moving. And destructiveness. Yeah. The fabric wasn't really too hard to cut here. It was just kind of, I was excited to make some weird faces. We're gonna try this on now. And so this is essentially a back jacket. Clearly see. No more sleeves. It's gonna look like Frankenstein anymore. Yeah. Ooh, flamingo. And then we also got this long sleeve shirt, which looks kind of weird, but anywho, like, what is this neckline? It's like a square. Okay. Well, we're gonna chop off the sleeves of this guy, and we're gonna attach him to the green shirt. Everything goes off of this green shirt, right? Let's snippy these sleeves. Yes.
We got a sleeve. Look at that. It's like a sock puppet. Hi. Hi, my name is Sam. I'm a sock puppet. Yeah.
Just imagine some eyes on there.
Ew. La la.
That's silly. Now, my theory for how I'm gonna attach this is fold in the sleeve. This is going to be attached there, and then it should work because when I fold it out, it should just be like that. So that's my theory. I don't stitch, so I use hot glue for everything because why not? And plus, this hot glue gun is really, really old. So, I mean, it works. Definitely works. Maybe I ought to invest in a new one. Yeah, the last one I broke by sticking a pencil in it. And that was because I was trying to get out the rest of a hot glue stick that was already wedged in there. Yeah, we're not going that far. That actually worked pretty well. Now, how do I do the other side? Just gonna flip it over, I guess. Did that easy. Flipped everything, including my phone. Yes, let's do this. Snippy on the edges, snippy on the edges. I just can't believe it. I'm gonna turn into Frankenstein. This is like bizarre. I've never been scary for Halloween, to be honest. I think the scariest I've ever been may have been. No. My sister was a witch. I was not a witch. Oh no, you can't even see me. Okay, there's my eyeball. Hi. Yeah, so we got one sleeve. Doesn't that actually look pretty nice? We need to do this little. Well, despite ow turning into ew, hot glues have never actually hurt me, so yeah. I'm immune to it or something. So there's the sleeve. Voila.
Look at that. That's so cute. And there's my sock. It's pink.
Okay. Let's do the other arm.
So I did some little squirts of hot glue and then now I'm squishing it all in place with my hand. Yeah.
You know, I'm avenging the world of ow. The world of ow. It's a real place, believe me. Okay, hot glue gun does hurt. Well, anywho, I'm avenging the world of DIY creation. Like, we don't need costumes that cost $60.
If you couldn't help but notice, I did sneak in that 99 cents there because, you know, nothing costs straight like $60. It would cost $60.99 or $59.99. We just need those extra cents in there to get some extra spendings. Yeah, but it's not $1 yet. Ugh. No, customers don't like that.
No, we need costumes that are DIY, made from an old t-shirt. Like literally. Anyone can do this.
Anyone, absolutely anyone.
Unless you don't have hands or something, that would be weird. Okay. Well, yes, so we have our costume. A beautiful, beautiful costume. What is that? Why is that sticking out?
Never move on. There's always something to be fixed. Nothing's ever perfect. This world worked that way. No one will get anything done. So we move on.
Horrible. Why is that sticking out? Okay. Yes. Yes. Kind of weird. Why is this sticking out? It's so weird. I can snip it. Yes. Okay, we're moving on. Moving on. I've decided to add a few layers to this just to make it look more fancy and more dirty and
Wait just a second. Did I just say fancy and dirty in the same sentence at the same time? Well, I suppose it does work in this case because this is Frankenstein.
might be how you would describe it. But we are adding this little piece right here to increase this side's width. And yes. Yes, yes. Okay. Yeah, this is how we do. I mean, look at that. That's a pretty nice costume right there.
Pretty nice.
Well, who is the opinion maker here for what is deemed as nice? The creator or the audience? This could be a shirt, or it could just be a torn-up piece of fabric. Well, technically it could be either, but either way, that's what Frankenstein wears. So yeah, there's nothing else to say. None, nada, nope. Language learning, ooh.
Besides this symbol I need to cover up somehow. Might make like a patchy patch of something. Okay, we're gonna move on. So out of pure wire, I have made myself a Frankenstein crown. This is supposed to be my hair. Yeah, so not this, but I'm gonna attach some felt right there, make it look like I have hair, and then those two like eerie thingies coming out from the sides. Protection against pokey wire. Imperfection, but also perfection in terms of Frankenstein style. Yeah. Okay. Long hair.
Hair flip masterpiece. Maybe I should paint my hair someday. Oh wait, I do it every single day. I paint because paint falls on my hair.
Yep.
So now we're just snipping out little,
Pieces and chunkies of Mr. Frankenstein hair.
making it look like a flobby thingy. Kind of just, his hair is just gonna be all over the place. He is no hairstylist. Frankenstein doesn't know what style is. He might need a makeover. Maybe even need to take a shower. His hair is probably very oily. His hair, he has bangs. Did his creator, actually Frankenstein is the creature, but did his creator think about his hair?
Just at this point, I've realized that I have these like weird two things sticking out from the sides of my head. Look at them. There's like one on the left, one on the right. Like, what?
When he was creating him, did the creator decide to make him bangs for a reason? Are bangs more likable by society? Does it make him seem more humble? Or are bangs just a sign of weakness? Or are they a sign of strength that says, I'm covering up my face because I have insecurities, dun dun dun. Is that what is Frankenstein's style about bangs? We may never know, we may never know. But at least we know that I am snipping Frankenstein's bangs. Yes, his bangs. And we're almost done. All I can say is, this is some nice hair, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Okay.
We're just gonna roll it on over and then we cover it.
Nicely. We go ahead and nicely roll it on over. Cover it nicely.
Considering this horrible camera angle, I'm just going to explain what I'm doing right here. So I'm just rolling this fabric around the wire, and then I'm adding a little dot of hot glue, and then I'm pressing in the fabric. So the fabric is like draping off of the wire. You'll see when I put it on my head though. Yeah. It was tedious, but yeah, dots and glue and just repetitive circling all the way around. And it's fancy, yes. Crowny, Frankenstein-y, ooh la la.
What's up, dudes?
This is completely like outrageous. I cannot believe it. How do I have this hair on me right now? This is crazy. I have a Frankenstein hair. I'm like so cool. Yeah, bangs.
Cool. The ear time. We have cardboard. I already snipped out a circle. And we're gonna snip out another circle. Yes, another circle. One more.
What's rounder than a circle? Your face. I don't know, I just thought it'd be kind of cool to say that. Yeah.
I'm creepily looking at the camera while I am snipping. Is that a good idea? I do not know. Precision. We got our two circles. They are very uneven.
You've been snipping this entire time, and yet you end up with two uneven circles. Like, what? Scissors were made to slice objects, slice them in nice clean cuts, and this is a circle, so slice. Make it round. Perfect.
Okay. Let's make them a little more even. Okay, that's better. So we got our two circles. These are like the ears.
At this point, I was actually trying to hear the cardboard, kind of like a seashell to the ear. It did not make any noise. Anywho.
We need like a cylinder, so a long rectangle, and then roll it on up. Rectangle. We need 2D. And now we roll them, make like a circle. I mean, that's pretty good. I'm just gonna snip this guy in half so we can make one rolly thing here, and we need to glue that. How are we gonna glue that and keep it together? Glue, and we roll it on up. So let's just get something straight. Are these Frankenstein's ears? Can I hear you? Is this like a solar panel that's like, it almost reminds me of a satellite that's like scanning the hemisphere, wanting to look into the universe. Yeah. So that's an ear. Itchy eyeball. Okay. Other glue, other glue. Over. Okay, that was a fail. Do this again. Ugh. I just literally put my finger in the glue that I put down. Didn't really work out well. I'm used to it. I don't know. It's not painful as putting your finger on a stove or something. Okay, other ear. Yes. Ooh. Okay. Now we build. We build.
I mean, we all knew he was coming, right? The yawn was destined. My face was making some weird faces. And I'm not alone. I know you do too.
We got this going. Gosh. We got table. One ear. Second ear.
Ears. Whose ears are you even talking about? In fact, you're not even showing us anything. Come on, you gotta show us what ears you're talking about. Oh, they belong to Frankenstein, of course. Are the metal bolts really his ears? I have no idea.
Take a look at me. Frankenstein. These need to be black. So do I want to paint them or cover them with felt? I need to let it dry first. I'm thinking paint. I just can't help it. These are amazing. I think they're a little long. Let's just get a little sneaky. Really hope this does not break it in any way.
Get ready for some major destruction. We're gonna be snipping and snipping, and I hope things don't break.
Let's hope this works.
I'll let you enjoy all the weird faces I'm gonna make throughout this process.
Snipping. That's a little shorter. Just a little shorter. I like that better. Okay. Yeah, so Frankenstein's ears can't be that long. Otherwise, I'd be like listening into people's conversations a mile away.
Looking at me from this angle, I mean, now that they're on, is there someone in the character realm that I actually resemble? Maybe move the ears a little higher, and you'll discover who I'm talking about. He's also green. Maybe let's discuss this.
You know, I'm not just Frankenstein. I'm Shrek. It's like ears are up here or something. I'm Shrek. Yeah. They're both green. Is Frankenstein... No, not Frankenstein. Frankenstein came first. Is Shrek I don't know what you call it. Like, he's a replica, a duplicate, a copy of Frankenstein. Is Shrek a duplicate copy of Frankenstein? They both are green. They both have those eerie thingies. They both are like outcasts. They both are big. It's conspiracy.
Here's the fit we got going on here. This jacket thingy and sleeves, and then green shirt.
Little sour beans. It kind of reminds me of Jack the Beanstalk, the green color. Are you a beanstalk now? What did I even just say?
Ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh la la. Turn to Frankenstein. I'm no longer a cute summery girl. I'm Frankenstein.
Rar. Rar. So we all know that Frankenstein's little earrings are not just plain white or plain black. They got grayish tone. What we're going for here, grayish tone, make the faces look silvery. That's what we're going for here. And yeah, I'm attempting to do this with one hand while I film. This is not working out very well. At least we know the color. La, 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 la.
And of course, I have decided to add some spotchy spotches all over Mr. Frankenstein. Mr. Frankenstein is not just one color. He needs multiple colors. And plus it also covers up that thing.
Good golly goo.
A plain old shirt. Spotches.
Cool. We are attaching the ears. Look at that. It is on the headband. Hi.
Oh, look at me. I am successfully Frankenstein Shrek. Ooh la la. Just fluff out my hair. I can hear you from a mile away.
Do I look like a donkey?
Like a mule. Oh. Sure.
Before you start any commenting, I'm just gonna say the phone is flipped for this reason because I recorded the wrong way. But still, you'll see me. My head's gonna be to the right. We'll be upside down for now. To the side, yeah!
I went ahead and I put a little toppy thingy on here. Give me some solid hair. Look at that. I mean, I still got my bangs. This is like the head of a Frankenstein monster. Yeah.
Okay, so we are starting with no makeup. This is me, my beautiful face. Ooh, yeah. So what we're gonna start with is green. So yeah, the green one. My face needs to be green in order to be Frankenstein. I mean, I could do this and I could do this all day. It's gonna take a while. Oh, my plan is to mix it with. I'm gonna mix it in a tiny little bowl. It'll be like this. Squirt it on in. I'm just gonna test it for right now. I'm taking a pencil. I'm gonna scrape a little bit in there. Yes. Then I also have some kind of green. So we're gonna get a little bit of that too. I hope that's green. I mix it with my finger. That just looks kind of gray. That's not green at all. Okay, scratch that idea. We're not doing that. I mean, seriously, do you see this? That's not green. Hello, isn't this guy on that? But instead, we're gonna do just green.
Let's just turn myself green.
My eyeball. I never actually realized how much I can actually see my nose. Just like when it's skin color, it's like my eyes just see right through it. But right now that is green, I can literally see my nose without even having to look at it. Yeah. Could this look any more creepy?
A Frankenstein, a monster of the depths. The greenery is embedded within my soul. Look at me. I'm green. It's almost blue. Okay, it's aqua, but on the green side. Let's move on to the darkness around the eyeball.
So first, let's wash my finger. We need blackish colors. I do have some eyebrow colors right here. They're kind of brown. Yeah, we're looking for black. There is actually black on this palette. Let's go for the black one. Just go around the eye. Darkness. Wow. Look at that. That's very, oh wow, my
eyes so black. You wake up for school one morning, your parent sees you.
Honey, what's wrong with your face?
Oh, I just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Oh, eyes are closed. You can't see me. I can't see you. Oh, there are my eyes. And it's just some black. It's some black. Some black. I don't know what that really did. Some strangeness to me. Strangeness. Yes. Strangeness. Just do some there. Some there. Here. I am kind of blind to this eye, so when I close this eye, I can't really see. So next up, we have some eyeliner, and we have some details to do on my face. I'm gonna get a little closer to the mirror that's ahead of me. The lips that are pink though, that just doesn't look right. Just to make Frankenstein look more metallic, we're gonna put some silvery on me. I mean, you can see that, right? Some silvery, sparkly. Not take off the green, but to put sparkles on your face. And my finger is dirty. Okay, and now we move on to accentos. We have a eyeliner. How am I gonna do this?
What I'm trying to say is I'm not a pro at eyeliner. In fact, I haven't done eyeliner for probably over 10 years. No, I don't know. Anywho, but I'm gonna color it in just like I color in the edges of any coloring book or any artwork, anything. Yeah.
Like ever. Okay. Yeah, let's just try this.
Almost greatly and deeply, I apologize for my nostrils being right there. Imagine if it was just a bit higher in the level, you could have seen inside. I have really black nostril hairs, so yeah.
And it's about time I show you what I'm actually doing.
Yeah, Frankenstein thick brows. I mean, seriously, look at that. I got a very, very thick brow there. I need more. I don't know how to make this go up.
Outside the line, oh no. Doesn't matter, it's a Frankenstein eyebrow. This eyebrow can go like that. Yeah, totally. Okay, but since this is Frankenstein, we all know what he needs, right? You know what he needs. Unibrow, totally. Okay.
Okay, whoa. Just stop there. Did you see what my eyeball just did? Instant replay slow motion. Was it like, it was like crooked. One of them was like all the way to the one side and the other was straight and then it straightened itself. Ah, that was so creepy. Okay.
Anywho, other eyebrow. I'm running out. I just basically use this entire thing. Here's something. This one's brown. Shall not do. The black.
Now that I have my unibrow, we need the classic Frankenstein accents.
So let's make some scratches, shall we?
Scientist. Why didn't the mad scientist, if the mad scientist could just create something like an actual being, why didn't the mad scientist just fix up these stitches? Like, why? He didn't have to just give him stitches. He could have actually fixed up the skin to make him a little bit better. Why am I doing this? I don't know. Okay, but yeah, Frankenstein's nostrils should be black, of course. Inside, he's a hollow creature. Yes. Ooh. The lips. Frankenstein doesn't really have lips. So we cover them with first skin color. Yes. So we have the skin color. Now we're gonna make them green. Because he doesn't have lips. It actually kind of works well. It's on the inside of his mouth. Inside of his mouth is blackish. So that means here it is. I have some black lipstick. So let's just go on the inside.
From my tactics, can't you see how experienced I am with makeup total?
Yeah. On the outsides too. What up? What up? Kind of reminds me of a scarecrow. Ooh la la. Step two. Allow me to explain here. So I have many steps to becoming Frankenstein, but this is step number 2. Yeah, step number 2. Step number 2 is makeup. Costume we have already completed, but step number 2 is the makeup. I've just done it. My nails are already done. They're part of my costume. Green and black, yes indeed. Let's get on the costume and we'll go on to step number 3, which is Frankenstein walk. Dun-dun-dun. Yeah. My teeth, wow, they're so white. Okay.
Hi.
So we got the call Frankenstein fit here. My head thingy. Yep, I'm a Shrek, totally. My shirty shirt, my overall thing. I am Frankenstein pants. Look at my pink socks. Oh, gorgeous. I am Frankenstein. While I may be Frankenstein right now, of course, I am certainly. This is so fun. My bangs, I can't help it. Bangs are so fun. My shoes will go on later. Indeed. Big black boots. Mwahaha. So, we have the fit. We have the fit and the makeup. What's next? What's our next step? Mwahaha. Hi. So, Frankenstein, step number 4. Say various tongue twisters. Mwahaha. We must get my voice very prominent here. Yes. Have a list. Dracula digs dreary dark dungeons. Dracula digs dark, dreary dungeons. I think I even said Dracula digs dreary dark dungeons.
Dracula digs dreary dark dungeons.
Dracula digs dreary dark dungeons. I think I've mastered that. Horribly hoarse hoot owls hoot howls of horror in Halloween haunted houses. Haunted. I said haunted. Horribly hoarse hoot owls hoot howls of horror in Halloween haunted houses. Yeah. Professional pumpkin pickers are prone to pick the plumpest pumpkins. Professional pumpkin pickers are prone to pick the plumpest pumpkins. I'm not a professional pumpkin picker. I only pick my nose. No. I'm Frankenstein. Frankenstein is sophisticated. Yeah, we are very sophisticated. I was born in a lab, so... Let's do another one. But are you ready? Because I am yawning, which means I must go back to slumber. Creepy crawler. My eye itches. Oof. Okay. Creepy crawler critters crawl through creepy crawly craters. What's up with these creepy crawly critters? These like spiders all over. Itchy. Frankenstein's itchy today. Creepy crawler critters crawl through creepy crawly craters, like moon craters. Why are there bugs on the moon? Ooh. Anywho. Hi. Shrek! You don't look surprised. Shrek! Oh, no. Frankenstein! Yeah. Today we are doing Frankenstein challenge. I've done challenges by myself already. Okay. Because they were solo challenges. But right now we need to do challenges and I need a recorder. So, with you, I have 4 more challenges to complete in order to complete my transformation. So, first of all, I need to complete Frankenstein's walk.
Did you know that
Come on.
so
So,
realistic?
so this will be the Frankenstein walk. I must
Okay.
walk up the hill and back down,
Okay.
Frankenstein style.
How did you do the screws?
Those are questions for another day.
Okay.
You are here to be my recorder.
Okay, so what do you want me to do?
You will stand here and you will record as I walk up. All the
so
way.
I don't follow you?
You do not follow
Okay.
me.
Yes, we see the Frankenstein in its natural habitat, the deciduous pine tree forest. But now I will tell you a story from a different perspective of Frankenstein, but from an interesting view. Once upon a time, there was a guy. He lived in a junkyard, and he wanted to screw a whole bunch of bolts together. So he got all of his tools, he piled them all up, he put a bunch of metal cans together. He attached metal bean cans, used canned beans and sardine cans, and he made a robot. And this robot, well, it was made of metal, but he considered it a Frankenstein. And it was a very unique creature. Now, this metal creature, he brought it to life by zapping it with... He rubbed his finger against his forehead, and that sparked electricity. And then he went to the Frankenstein, and he put his finger on the Frankenstein's forehead, and then that transferred the zap. And then the person, the creator now looked at their beautiful creature and was like, oh, it's alive, it's alive. But it wasn't just alive. This creature, well, it helped the scientists, more like junkyard, scrapeyard person, junkyard, I don't really know what they're called. It helped them gather their supplies, help recycle all the donated, well, not donated, but like stuff that was in the junkyard. And then after that, over time, this Frankenstein started to wear down, just slowly and slowly. And thus, that led to the Mr. Frankenstein dude being like, he saw that his creature was rusting because it was made of metal, and the creature itself also saw the rust. But what did the person do? Oh well, just like the real Frankenstein, he didn't just attach patches to the skin to help repair it. No, he just stitched it and left scars. And of course, the Frankenstein metal tin can had no idea what exactly, if that was right or wrong. He just knew that he was getting fixed by his creator. Yay! But despite that, the creator, and so this is what the creator did. The creator painted over top of all the rust. And that didn't fix the problem. It just painted and applied paint over all top of all the rust. Is that really necessary? No. In fact, what the scrapeyard person should have done was scrub off all of this rust with like a toothbrush and, I don't know, some kind of cleaning chemical. I'm sorry, Frankenstein, you fell down. Don't worry, I'm still alive. Okay. Anywho, we're getting back up, and those boots I'm wearing are actually really heavy. They're snow boots, but yeah. So behold, the beautiful Frankenstein walk.
And now we have the Frankenstein dance moves. So let's see Mr. Frankenstein in his
Natural habitat. Just some, whatever I'm feeling in the moment, Yeah. You just dance when you're happy. Ciao. You.
The dance has been mastered. We are a step closer to Frankenstein life. Beautiful style here. Beautiful.
And now, Frankenstein Simon Says. My mom shall be the one telling me the beautiful, words, phrases, you know, the commands that Simon Says the game is. Hope you enjoy. Ooh.
Simon Says.
No. So in order to make sure my brain is functioning properly, I need to play a mind game. So I am here and I'm gonna be playing Simon Says with my cameraman, because why not? There's no one else around. So how about we begin?
Simon Says, jump in 1 foot. Simon Says, stand with 2 feet on ground. Simon Says, bend your knees. Simon Says, squat. Get up.
Wait, that's a lie. That's a lie. When you squat, you're supposed to get back up again already.
Simon Says, cross your legs. Squat. Jump in 1 foot. Simon Says, wave. Simon Says, move your head.
It doesn't mean to lost. It just means to lose balance.
Squat.
What?
Simon Says, jump. Simon Says, stand in 2 feet. Bend your elbows. Simon Says, wave with 1 hand. Simon Says, wave with the other hand. Simon Says, clap. Jump in 1 toe.
Toe? It's not a toe.
Jump in 1 foot.
You're going so slow.
Simon Says, jump in 1 foot. Simon Says, put 2 feet on the ground. Squat. Wave with 1 hand.
You're going so slow.
Wave with the other hand.
I get you. I thought you were going too slow, so my mind was too focused. Okay. I think my brain is dysfunctional. So, let's just bypass the dysfunctionality in terms of my Frankenstein mind. Because we have many other tricks to say that I'm Frankenstein. But the thing is, I did master it for a while. Yes.
Simon Says Frankenstein edition, case closed.
Frankenstein! That's me. Okay.
Yes, that was a real dog. May I remind you, we're out in the wilderness. No, not really, but that's a neighbor's dog. Anywho.
That's me. Okay. I'm waiting here. Waiting for my challenges to start.
Shrek! No, wait a minute. Frankenstein!
Okay, so we are waiting here. My victim.
Shrek?
Heck.
Frankenstein!
Yeah.
You did very good.
To be honest, none of these attempts actually worked. Like, there was 5 of them.
One not included in this here documentary.
And I personally didn't like any of them. But the reason we had to do this 5 different times for fake attempts was because the first time I didn't catch her on camera. She literally saw me before I started the record button. And I was about to like swing around, but she just saw me. So yeah, it was like I ruined a first impression. I wanted to get that first reaction because that was the most realistic. But anywho, we're gonna move on. I'll figure out how to get some more realistic in the future, but we'll get it. Yes. Okay.
And I have disappeared. Where did I go? What is the probability that I will come back?
Pencil, 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 pencil. Let's take a moment here. That worked out so horribly. We need flat surface.
Take a moment here. Cross out my makeup. Cross out the costume. Cross out walk up and downhill.
Does crossing something out really mean that it is completed? I don't know. And what do you know? In the greenery of no. And what do you know? In the greenery of the world we live in, I made a Frankenstein card. Look at him. He has his eyeballs. His little hat. Happy Halloween. So I kind of like gave him his own little bangs, and then his little eyeballs, his scars. Yes, his little scars. But why? Why did the mad scientist give him scars? He didn't need to have scars because the mad scientist built a living creature. Why did he need to stitch him up? It doesn't make sense to me. So we have his mouth, and I taped on his eyeballs. They were just snipped out. Yes. There is a written note. I am not any ordinary monster. I am Frankenstein. Unlike Dracula, I am green. Unlike zombies, I do not eat raw brains. Unlike werewolves, my body is hairless. Just like us. But I am the only and one and only monster who has stitchers. Well, I was born in a lab. At least I was given stitches. There's a lot of bugs. Okay. I mean, the green matches the green, so I thought it'd be interesting to compare. Oh no. It's wet now. Don't worry, Mr. Frankenstein. You'll survive. You'll survive. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for watching. And now here's a funny skit that I made with an idea in my brain.
I shall transform.
The cold never bothered me anyway. The cold never bothered me anyway. Explanation. I think that I was trying to communicate the fact that I'm not afraid of ice. Ice doesn't bother me anyway. And I'm expressing the freedom inside of my beautiful thing with my beautiful yoga moves, yes. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to communicate with that. Like, I think that's what it made sense to me. And see you in the clouds. Caillou me out. Thank you for joining me in my world of Bimbledot. Birds. There's a lot of birds.
I think I'll put him there for now. Wow, that's the same green. But like, it doesn't help him pop out much, but only the black does. That's why you give things outlines. But then when something becomes 3D, like these guys, they kind of lose an outline, but their outline is a shadow. So like, you can tell where he disappears into the back. This guy. Look at his mouth, look at his mouth. It's the thing that pops out the most. And I say that with the pupils. That's why eyes are basically the things we see. Like, even in my face, you can see my eyes, they pierce out. And they basically tell a lot. A lot. A lot. But he doesn't have eyeballs. Yeah.
I think we'll pop.